Hey everybody, it's Brenda DIY Studio. I'm doing some last minute Christmas decorations, but these are signs, a little like wall or door hangers that you can hang around anywhere you want to for the holiday season. So we have a gingerbread man, we have a snowman. They were all $1.25 each. We have this one that say Merry, and then we have the last one that is a little DIY sign. Well, that's basically what they all are, and it's shaped as an ornament. So the first thing we're gonna do is cut off the tags. We don't need those, and then we're gonna get started with painting them. The only reason why I say that these are last minute decorations is because I literally didn't start working on them until today, even though I bought them like in the beginning of the month. Yeah, I'm just now painting these, but I was like, you know what, it's not too late because Christmas is literally this week and I still have some time today to do it. So I was like, why not? I'm going to be using this extra piece of cardboard right here to lay out all the pieces and to let them like dry or whatever. So I'm going to try to do 2 at a time, which I don't know how I'm going to do this, but we'll see how this is going to go. Okay, I'm going to back up a little bit so you guys can see everything I'm doing. So I'm going to lay out the gingerbread man and the snowman. We're going to start with those 2 first. You're going to need your tray. This stuff is literally paint from the day before because I literally used this yesterday to paint some stuff because I made some gingerbread, so I used this tray for that. So that's why the brown paint is still on here. It's washable. It's very easily to wash off, but I have not washed it because these are honestly plastic. They're reusable. You can either throw it away or reuse it. But after I use it this time, I'm probably going to throw it away because I have plenty of these, so it won't hurt to trash one. I'm going to pull the glitter out just in case if I decide to use some glitter, because you know the glitter is always exciting. So we're going to leave the glitter right there. We're going to need some white. This is the kind of paint I use for when I'm painting these things. I use this type of paint. So we're going to need some white, we're going to need some red, and we're going to need some brown. That's it for now, unless I want to use some other colors. But all these other colors I have are not really like Christmas colors for real, except for like the green. We got green. I don't know if we're going to use green, but just in case if we decide to, you know, we have it. So let's get started. Okay, you're going to need your paint brushes, so grab your paint brushes. Okay, get your tray. And of course, when I start using the glitter, it's going to get all over the floor, but that's totally typically gets everywhere. And I usually clean it up anyway, so it's totally fine. But that's why I have the cardboard laying on the floor right here, just in case if, you know, it do get a little messy, it can get on the cardboard and not too much on the floor. So yeah, let's get started. So you want to grab your tray. You want to grab your brown. I don't think I have much brown left, honestly. I think I'm running out of brown because I've used the brown a lot for like a lot of projects. So yeah, I'm kind of like, the brown's not really coming out for real. If you have to, honestly, just take the lid off and pour it like that, because it seems like it's not coming out no other way. It's not much of the brown left, so like I said, I've used the brown a lot. If I have to just stick the brush inside the container, I would just do that, because it seems like that's what I'm gonna have to do, because it's not much of it really coming out. So grab the tray with the paint, dab the paint into the brown, and let's start, let's start painting this gingerbread man. So I'm going to start off with the body. You want to keep it on the cardboard. That's the whole point of the cardboard being right here, so that you don't really have to move the gingerbread man. Take your time and paint this. It doesn't have to be perfect, so I don't want you guys to think that, because it really don't have to be perfect, but just paint it enough to where it covers up, you know, all the spots that it needs to and everything. You have to lift it up a little bit somehow for some reason. You definitely can. Feel free to do that if you have to. Okay, all right. If you gotta grab more paint, definitely do that. If you gotta turn it a little bit too, definitely do that as well. Okay. I almost forgot that I had this gingerbread man, that I picked this up at the store. I picked it up at the dollar store, because the dollar store be having a bunch of these that are like $1.25 each. And they be having all different types of cute ones. So I picked up a lot of them the last time I went to the dollar store. And I almost forgot I had it. But then when I remembered I had it, I was like, I gotta paint this. So that's what dawned on me to make me paint this today, because I really wasn't thinking about it at first. And I just finished making some gingerbread. I made a gingerbread girl and a gingerbread guy as like little decoration props. So, and they were really fun to make too. The girl kind of had like a bow on her head so that you know she's a girl. I was thinking about adding clothes, but I didn't do that. So, yeah. This is going to be really cute though. Alright, last but not least is the head. I'm probably going to put my hand right here, so that way, you know, I can get the head part. And the last thing I would do is probably add like the eyes and the face, because I gotta wait until the body part dries first and then I can add the rest, because if I try to do all of it at once while the paint is still wet and it's not completely dry, it's gonna make the colors combine together, which is gonna create another color, and then the color will be off, and I don't want that. I gotta really let it fully dry like it needs to, so that way the colors don't combine together, because that have happened a couple of times when I have painted stuff, so I don't want that. So now the head is pretty much finished. That didn't take long to do at all. And what we're gonna do is let that dry, let that color sit, and then let's do green. I'm gonna add green onto the paint tray. I'm only gonna add a little bit because I don't need much. So for the green, I'm gonna use a different brush, because you don't want to use the same brush for when you're doing different colors of paint, because then the colors will combine together like I've said. So yeah, this green is very light, so it's not really a dark green. I wish it was darker, but it's okay that it's not, because like I said, this doesn't have to be perfect. It's honestly whatever you want it to be, as long as it looks cute for, you know, the holiday season, for Christmas, because I'm literally going to paint these and then hang them on the wall in my room. So I'm not doing nothing too special with them. And now let's do the bow. I think that looks pretty good. I'm going to add more to this one just to give it more color. This green is very light though, like the color of it is very light. So I don't know if I want to paint the pens. I think I might leave the buttons. I think I might leave them the way they are, because I don't know if it'll look right if I paint them, and I don't think I really should paint them. I think I can leave them the way they are. Okay, so next is the snowman. Alright, so now I'm gonna move everything to this side, so that way the angling and everything don't look so confusing. Alright, to lay this stuff on that I'm painting. So I'm gonna try to do this merry one at the same time as the snowman. We'll see how this is gonna work. So snowman is white, so paint can get really like messy sometimes. That's one of the reasons why I don't paint a lot, but I try to be as neat as possible about it, but it can be hard too sometimes. Alright, but this white is really light, so I'm not even sure like how it's even gonna be able to show up on the snowman, but we'll see. You guys see what I'm saying? Like this white is like really like light. You might not even like notice it at all. Alright, okay. But you know what? I can always add white to the snowman to make it look like snow a little bit too, because snowman is, you know, made out of snow. So if I was to add some glitter or whatever, that would probably make it pop a little bit more, so you could notice the color a little bit. I feel like I could always do that. Like kind of just shake it up, like cover it, you know, make it look like it's snow a little bit. I don't know, I just feel like it would just make the snowman like pop out a little bit more, so the snowman don't look so plain and boring. Okay, usually after I use the glitter, you see how it all goes onto the cardboard. It's getting on the snowman. That's honestly okay, because I wouldn't mind a little glitter being on the snowman. We can put a little glitter on the snowman, that's okay. See, like, it's fine. Honestly, a little bit of this glitter being on the snowman, whether it's a little bit, a lot, who cares? It's still gonna be cute anyway, whatever. Okay, so now what else do I want to add to the snowman? So I feel like we could use the green, the same green we use for the gingerbread, we can use for the snowman's little, you know, scarf right here. We can use it for his hat and his scarf actually, because I already have the green here, so why not use it, you know, so it don't go to waste or anything. Just use it for the snowman. Okay, I feel like I'm going pretty fast because I'm just so tempted to get this done, because I was supposed to do this like a while back, but I kept pushing it off, and I was like, crap, Christmas is like becoming so close, so I gotta do this. So now I'm finally doing it today. Actually, I was supposed to do it yesterday, but I ended up not doing it. Gosh, I like crack myself up when I know I gotta do something and then I don't do it. And this was one of those things that I was supposed to do. Alright, I'm gonna add more green paint. I'm gonna add a lot more this time. Do I want to make the hat green? I feel like I do. So we're gonna make the whole hat green actually, because I wasn't gonna go with green, but now that I think about it, I think I want to go with green. And you know what? There's green glitter. So in the little glitter container that I just used to put on the snowman, there's green glitter. So we can honestly add glitter to the hat if we wanted to, because I think the snowman will look pretty good with a glitter little hat. Like I said, this is a very light color, so you definitely want to put something on top of the color, like add something else to it to make it look more complete, because the color is so light and it won't look as full or complete if you don't add something else to it. So I think adding glitter is honestly like a good idea to do. So we're definitely going to add some glitter, because I love glitter. Like, I really do. I don't care how glitter, I don't care like how messy glitter can be, or whatever the case may be. I just love glitter, like literally. All right, let's do it this way so my hands like not constantly in the way. Okay, we're adding the glitter. Right now the glitter is gonna go into the scarf. Some of it might get on the snowman's body, but that's honestly okay. It's not a big deal. Okay, I think that's it. I think I'm not gonna add any more after that. That's so cute. All right, let's let that sit. And then next we have the Mary and then the ornament next to it. So how are we gonna do this? I think I'm gonna need to use, I need more paint brushes actually. Yeah, for these two I'm gonna need a bigger brush, so I'm gonna use the two big brushes like these that I have for these two, because I can definitely do these two. So for the Mary, we're gonna go in with, okay guys, real quick, I'm gonna do this off camera and then I'm gonna come right back and show it to you guys when I'm finished. Alright, so this is what the Mary sign looks like. I painted it green, and then I painted the little reindeer at the end brown. I did want to do the letters Mary red and green, but then I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna just stick to green. So yeah, that's what that looks like.